And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
Right to the air is Huntley. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Here's Huntley. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Bengals. George Pickens, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 from Bengals TD. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away from the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes
he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown. Noah Fant, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Bengals 28, Lions 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On Herbert, his third interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw, Huntley. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check pass.
Up the middle they go. Bass. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Huntley. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, Cincinnati.
Huntley to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bass. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 17, 19 strike, 19 strike.
To throw on second down. Huntley. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Takes it at the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything running with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
The start of this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. This is the tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Huntley. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. Herbert on 3rd down now. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Herbert on first down now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And a route is on here in this first half.
Lions 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
And in for the Lions touchdown. DJ Moore. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing on first down. Huntley. And he gets this to Thornton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's Herbert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
At the 14-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Herbert. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Complete to Norman. A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
18, Pioneers. 60 average. 60 average.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, Huntley. He's got this to Pickens. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Huntley. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass.
Complete to number 13. No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
On fourth down, Huntley. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to look deep for Moore. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. He's going to look deep for Moore. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fielded at about the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things
with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that
he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Herbert now. Touchdown! DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Lions 23. And McPherson is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive.
Huntley. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off-play action. Huntley. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD.
And now here is another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Huntley under pressure, and they got to him again.
A quarterback is sacked. A loss of 3 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third and long. Huntley, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On fourth down, Huntley able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Huntley. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Huntley to throw. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Going right back to Fant. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now they send the tight end in motion left. To throw on second down. Huntley. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Onside kick.